and welcome to Yunus English School Hour, coming to you from Paradise TV every Sunday. All the previous programs were so exciting and thrilling, but today's will be very, very special. And with me here is one of my professor, the well-informed HOD. Here will introduce himself, and I will start with these young ladies also in my right-hand side. These are the current students of Yunus English School, and I will start with Sukaiba. Introduce yourself to the audience.
Good day, everyone. I go by the name Sukaiba, a student of Yunus English School, Sarapate. Thank you.
Yeah, next, Madam.
Good day, everyone. My name is Maria Kamara, a student of Yunus English School, Busumbala.
Thank you so much, Sukaiba. Thank you so much, Maria Kamara, and to my professor, Jaune, the audience.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good morning to beautiful listeners. They are Mohammed Jaune, Mr. Mohammed Jaune, the HOD of Humanity in Sarapate. Good to be back, Mr. Principal.
Thank you so much. That was a very brilliant intro and a smart way of introducing. My audience today are very, very special people, and then today's topic is art of reading, which is very, very important in academic standing. I have to delve into the topic by asking the professor here with me the art of reading, how it impacts the life of students at schools.
Thank you very much. We have a very interesting topic today, which is the art of reading. And I will start by explaining what we mean by the arts of reading. Because reading is not only encoding information.
Exactly.
It is about understanding the complexity of the information inside the context of what you are reading. And reading is everything. Because if you look at how we are as human beings, we are develop from one state to another,
exactly,
based on the masterpieces that we have in the world. We can start with the Holy Quran. It is written. What made us to understand our purpose in this world is through the teachings in the Quran,
exactly,
which is through reading. But then you cannot only read the verses if you do not understand the contextual meaning of those verses.
Exactly.
And that is what we mean by reading. And
exactly,
we look at philosophers, the Aristotle, the Platos, all those people, what make them to be top-notch in the world is what they wrote. They are pieces, and reading is not only pertain to the European context, because if you look at the then history of the beginning of man, you will realize that there are a lot of philosophers that we have that are not even Europeans.
Yes.
We have Al-Farabi, we have Ibn Sina, we have Al-Ghazali. These are people who wrote, and the Europeans saw what they wrote, and they were not Europeans. But then the knowledge that they have, they do not only conserve it by themselves, they share it through writing.
Exactly.
And through those things, one can understand the epitome of what we mean by the knowledge.
Exactly.
So reading is a very important thing.
Yeah.
It does not only pertain to those who are following the formal way of education,
exactly,
but even informal. So it is all about reading.
Exactly.
Which is very, I'm very excited to be here with this topic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome,
Yes.
Dr. Jaune. So we have here our current student, Sukaiba is a current student, a grade 12 student, Yunus English School, Sarapate Annex. And I have another excellent young lady here with me, Maria Kamara, is also a current student of Yunus English School, Busumbala, a grade 12 student. So in order to particularize our topic today, I think I will start with Sukaiba, who will take us through the text that he developed about patriotism. Yes, so Sukaiba.
Okay. Patriotism, what I understand about it is being loyal to your country, being honest, and knowing the being of your own country to help one another. Yes, of course. When you are a citizen of a country, we all need to work hand in glove so that we can help each other because we all are citizens. Yes.
That's very, very important. You talk about your own understanding about patriotism, where you deeply touch the area. It means the love for one's country, and then as people in the country need to appreciate their environment, and they need to take the ownership of the environment. Yes, Sukai, can you go further to tell us from your own perspective, your own research from the topic? Because I understood that you are a writer. You do write very well, and we all know that a good writer is a good reader. Because if you don't read, you will not be able to write. Yes. The importance of patriotism.
Okay, patriotism brings national development because when we love one another and love our own country, we can help our own country by our own selves without other people guiding us through.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's very, very important. Prof, I will get back to you as you touch on the area that patriotism lead to national development. But first, to bring in a very superb lady. Maria Camara represented the school, Yunus English School, as a brand to national reading competition. This national reading competition involved institutions, the tertiary institutions like University of the Gambia. More than 35 schools were invited, only 20 participated. Among the 20, she was able to register second position in the whole country. That was so excellent. That was so excellent. So that means he was competing with the prominent institutions in the school. These are not only the senior secondary schools. No, I'm talking about tertiary institutions like university, and he was next to the University of the Gambia. So one can see how exposed and how prepared she was. So, but I want you to take us through your understanding in the art of reading and also the discipline.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was introduced to the art of reading when we were invited to the competition, and our English teachers in the school, such like Mr. Jobate, Mr. Kamara, and Mr. Jallo, they kept emphasizing on the art of reading and how it will impact how I perform in the competition. The competition doesn't only mean for me to go stand on the stage and read. I have to understand how to decode and how to encode the text I'm reading in the book. The art of reading is not that complex. It's very easy. It just tells me how to be fluent in the way I read, how to show the audience that I understand the text I'm reading, not that I'm just going to go stand on the stage and start reading. The art of reading tells you how you should read and how you explain to your audience that you understand what you're reading, not just I'm going to go stand still on the stage and start reading from the book. I have to interact with the audience. I have to comprehend what I'm reading. I have to be fluent in how I'm reading. And I would say I wouldn't have understood the art of reading if not for the English teachers at the school, because they really helped me a lot during this competition. And I will be forever grateful for that.
Kudos to the English teachers in Yunus English School in general. Yeah, have been doing very well. I remember when she was a lad starting at our upper basic school, grade 7. Then she was very young. But cameras are my grandparents, so I do call her grandma. Yes, from that moment, and you could see today how she is. And then there is that fluency in her, both in speaking. So this tells you that also she is also a good listener.
Of course.
Because we have these 4 skills in English language, and this tells us that a good listener is a good speaker, and a good reader is also a good writer.
Of course.
Yeah, we have seen all those things. Now kudos to the English teachers in Yunus English School. And then back to you, she mentioned patriotism as a tool, for national development.
Yes. I could remember our last visit here,
Yes.
when we host the Two Brains.
Yes.
We dive on patriotism.
Very well.
And you know, we remembered that when we said patriotism, we are always reminding ourselves on national unity, because in the patriotism, that the context of patriotism talks about the affections that one has towards your country. It talks about the emotional attachment of one towards your country, and we can be patriotic in different ways. It does not mean that we can only be in one lane. There are different ways to be patriotic towards your nation.
Exactly.
And I could remember I even told you guys here that the countries that pronounce themselves as great nations are great based on the patrioticness of their citizens. For the Gambians to see themselves as the best country in Africa, perhaps, we need to be patriotic citizens. We need to have the love for our country. We need to have our country in our heart. It's not only lip singing, but then the action need to be done.
Matters, yeah.
And patriotism is beyond man's understanding. It is a multifaceted topic.
Exactly.
Developments can only come through patriotism. What can we do for our nation, but not what our nation can do for us.
Exactly.
The nation is doing a lot for us, but then what can we do for the nation is what matters. Whenever we talk about peace, whenever we talk about tranquility, whenever we talk about development, all these things come through patriotism. And it is something that one need not to be joked with.
Exactly.
It is a very important tools that one need to use.
Very, very important.
Yeah.
Sukaiba, you are a student leader, one of a very versatile student in the school, and then very vocal in that manner. And then we could see how responsible she is, and then that discipline in her is just beyond human measure. Because, you know, imagine the generation, and then we have seen her taking those leaderships, you know, skills at the school environment. So what are the challenges you face in this leadership, being a senior counselor in the school?
Okay. Being a leader is very difficult. Before you be a leader, you must be ready to face a lot of challenges. And before I became that assistant head guard, I was ready to face those challenges. Many people are very different, as you always tell us. Some people, the way they wake up at home, it's different from us. So they can have different way of coming to school. In educational level, you have different kind of people. Some will obey, some are very disciplined, but some it will be very difficult for them to cope with you or to obey the rules and regulations of the school. But Alhamdulillah, it's very easy for us, because for me, I don't take things personal, and I do not, like, when I'm doing something, I'm not in a haste. I always take it easy, because some people, when you tell them to do certain things, they will say, like, they're elder than you or stuff like that. It does not matter. Being a leader does not matter the age you are or who you are. It just depends on what you can do. Yes, many people have the ability to be a leader, but I feel that opportunity. I feel that it is a great opportunity for me, because some do not have the chance, and I do. So it's easy for me.
It's easy for you. Thank you so much. As a young writer, today's topic is art of reading. How the reading helps you to improve your writing skills?
Okay, reading helps me a lot, because sometimes you read certain books and you concentrate on it. Reading talks about concentration, and you know about certain words, vocabularies. Yes, because it helps you a lot. You will see certain words. If you do not know the vocabulary, it will be very difficult for you to understand that certain topic. But Alhamdulillah, our teachers in the school are really helping us. Yes, because if you do not know certain things, when you go to a teacher, he will always feel free to help you. So for me, those times it's very difficult for me to understand certain words or to write even a letter or to answer summary and stuff. But Alhamdulillah, yes,
Now
for
it
now.
is.
Yes.
So all because of reading. So
Yes.
you always, reading books. That's very good. She did mention Maria Kamara, that it doesn't only stop at decoding or encoding the words, but like deep inside, the understanding, that vocabulary building, and then how you were able to articulate those words and express the meaning in a manner that has to do with what the body language.
Of course.
Yeah. She is very brilliant there, but I will get back to you, Professor. But I want her to take us, through that competition. How do you feel? How do you feel when you emerge, second among the 20 schools participated?
Okay, the first time I heard about the competition was during a press club meeting. And when the competition was mentioned, immediately Mr. Jobate asked me to participate, but I'm not really confident in myself. I didn't think I could do it, but multiple teachers, sort of like Mr. Jata, our business management teacher, like, Mario, you're going to participate. And when I heard that the winner of the competition will be representing the Gambia in the Guinness World Records, I've always been interested in the Guinness World Records. I decided, okay, let me give this a chance. My classmate, friends, Mario, you need to participate in this competition. Teachers, a lot of teachers helped me, a lot of teachers encouraged me, supported me, even when I didn't believe in myself. The day of the competition came and I started to panic because they were higher institution students. I got scared, and there were still teachers, the English teachers, even friends, last minute they decided to come to support me because the school is really great, honestly. They all decided to, last minute I panicked and I didn't know what to do, but I had teachers who came to support me, which I will forever be grateful for. And when it was time to read, I did my thing. I wasn't confident in myself, but after I was done reading, the teachers came, like, you did great. I didn't think I was going to make it because I saw excellent readers there, but when the people who made it to the second round and my name was called, I was surprised, but alhamdulillah, I made it. And I'll forever be grateful that the school gave me the opportunity to participate in such a competition, because there are multiple excellent readers in the school, but they saw it fit. They saw me fit to be able to represent the school in a competition like that, and I'll forever be grateful for them giving me the chance to represent the school.
Yeah. All this is possible because of what that culture of reading inculcated in the student at Yunus English School from that childhood, from the nursery level. So grassroots development should start at the grassroots level.
Yeah.
That's very, very important. Both of them talks about vocabulary building, because in order to understand the text, vocabulary building is also very, very, very crucial. Yeah. So, Professor, take us through, how those things help students understanding the text, vocabulary building.
Thank you. When you look at education, one will tell you that we have 3 ways one can encode and decode informations. Particularly when you are dealing with students. There are students who are kinesthetic learners. There are students who are audiocratic. There are students who are visual. And if you look at all these 3 domains, it molds one to become the best version of you. Some are very good in kinesthetic. If they do not do the work, they will not be perfect in that domain. Some people, if they hear you, they encode and decode that information instantaneously. Some have to see you doing the action. Such the mathematician expert, they have to see the teacher working. Those are visual learners. And these 3 domains need to be developed by the teacher. And by far, we can see their teachers mold them well, because it is manifesting in them. They are exposed to education, because when you read several texts, and knowledge is embedded in through readings. If people read, they understand the world, how the world rule. They understand the rules that are governing us. They understand themselves as human beings. You know, it exposes them beyond and far. If you can see her, how eloquent she is, she can speak very well. She will take words from the pieces that she is reading, and such develops you as a person. So looking at a human being, we move transitionally, and some students, perhaps some teachers found it very difficult to understand this. You can have a student who is a kinesthetic learner, like an example, but then you as a teacher, you are only concentrating on audiocratic and visual. Yes, you are only doing the work without asking them to do. Okay, or you are just teaching them through lectures, explaining the context that is in your book. Doing such, those kinesthetic learners will see like, I'm not part of this class. But then if you expose them beyond, by doing those things by themselves, let them work it out. Like these two are doing. They're exposing themselves. Sukai is a promising writer. She is writing for herself. When you write, you understand what you wrote. That is true kinesthetic. And sometimes you can be a very good autocratic by listening to what people are saying. So then when those people are saying, you're always encoding the information. That is why in the beginning, I said it is not only the encoding and decoding of the information, but in an act of understanding the context of the information that is inside. So then when you do that, it is the process of learning that you are on. And Sukai made mention of the transit of her through leadership. You know, if you look at people, particularly young people, they are divided into three. Psychology divides them into three. You have the upright young people, you have the confused young people, you have the problematic young people. Like the Tom, Dick and Harry.
Yes, Tom, Dick and Harry.
Exactly. Most of the time, as students, we are exposed to all these three. Perhaps we are upright, we have our goals that we set, but then we have people who are confused with us. You know, we are living in a generation that is a very confused generation. People do not know what they want.
Exactly.
People do not know what they are yearning for. So then if you are mixing yourself, if you mix yourself with those people who are already confused, they do not know the purpose of why they are in the school, it becomes so difficult for you to cope, because we have something called the peer influence. Such thing can move you from track. But then see is focus. You can see they are focused. They are upright young people, and they are not tempted by the confused and the problematic young people, because every society have these three people. You can either be the upright, which is the best version of you. You can be the confused one. You don't even know the reason of why you are here. You can be problematic. Of course, you know the reason of why you are here, but then you know that it is not purposeful for you. So you have to mislead others. So through that, you have to step up as a young person. You know, we are living in a very critical generation that young people need to be focused. Because if you are not focused, you will go astray. So through the expositions that their teachers expose them, we can see they are among the upright young people. Yes.
Yeah, and many like Sukai, many like Maria, how many at the school? Many. Yeah, there are very, very many. So it is like we give them that opportunity to represent many very good and disciplined students here. So it's very, very important for us to talk about the art of reading, because it's everything. Yeah, this helps students to conceptualize the lesson content. Because like you may come across the word, but if you don't know the meaning of that word, it's like it will make you to not to understand what the writer is talking about. So you know, young writers like them are also copying from others. Maybe they have people that they look up to, and which happen to be their English teachers at Yunus English School. So getting back to Sukai, how your English teachers help you at the Yunus English School to improve your writing skills and reading?
My English teacher, Mr. Fati, he's a very good teacher, and he helps students a lot. he do not even say, you know, some private school teachers will say, I'm just receiving salary. It does not matter if they understand or not. But he try and work hard. Even after school, when we are going home, he will try and say few students should stay and try to help them. He will look like not everyone is good in letter writing or summary. He will see if these people are good in letter writing this week, we will work on letter writing to help others, and also the other week we will do summary to help others also.
Who doesn't understand.
Yes, he's very good in teaching, and he helps us a lot. Yes.
And also, you people, you're exposed also in reading, because I always do see you with different, textbooks, always engaging on reading. So the more you read, the more you also write, and then a good reader is a good writer. Kudos to Mr. Fati, Yunus English School. Maria, getting back to you, yes. All these things we are able to do it because of what? Because of discipline. Yeah, because like the process is not easy. It needs what? The high sense of discipline. Yeah, and also patience before you can go through all this, because that time that you are going to give it to book reading, inside the book there is miracle. When you are on other activities, you feel active, but by the time you open the book to read, you feel like sleeping. Good. So how the school helped to improve you in that area to become very disciplined and focused on what you do since your grade 7 to now grade 12?
I think since my grade 7, a teacher I would say has really impacted me today on like being a student, and my studies will be Musaba, our English teacher. That man, even if you were to go to school and ask students who were taught by Musaba, that man has really impacted me. When I was coming to the school, I wouldn't say I was the most serious student, but the support I had from him and even other teachers, it would be. I remember when we were having our GABIC exam, it would tell me, if you study hard, if you get this aggregate, I'll get you this. It was not just a teacher to us, it was like a father to us. He molded us to be better students. And still now, we have excellent teachers in our upper basic school, who, senior school, who have molded me to be better. Even there was a time where school wasn't really my priority, but I would have teachers who would be like, Maria, you must be serious. Why are you not coming to school? Study this. I also have teachers that will even send me work to solve. So the school is really an excellent school. Teachers have taught me how to be disciplined, come to school early, do this, do that, read this, write a letter. Especially now that we're in senior secondary school, there's no day where a teacher wouldn't give us an assignment. There's no day where Mr. Jabate doesn't tell us, write a letter, write this, read this. The teachers are excellent. The school has molded me into being the disciplined person I am, and they are still working to make us all disciplined. Like, the school is good. They instill discipline in us, they instill respect in us, they instill value in us, which is really important as young minds growing.
Very good, very good. This is very good. In the extra curricular activities, you are in the press club. And then this press club is like all the coordinators are more of English teachers, trying to, make you people a good speakers. And out of this, extracurricular activity, we have seen students who become journalists. Immediately they are done with their senior secondary school education.
I would even like to talk about the press club a little bit.
Good. Tell us how the press club is definitely improving you in the reading and writing.
When I say the school,
school,
the teachers in the school are really supportive. I remember the first time Mr. Jabate saw me. He's one of the leaders of the press club. He has been asking me to join the press club since like I think my grade 9 or 10, and I refused. Even because I didn't feel confident, I didn't think I had the ability to stand in front of people and to express myself to the point where they understand me. But this man kept following me. You have to join the press club. You have to join the press club. And when I later agreed to join the press club, I was a dormant member. I would go to the press club meeting, but I wouldn't participate. But he encouraged me, supported me to the point where I felt, okay, I am ready to do this. I am ready to stand in front of people and express myself. And the press club is and I enjoy going to the press club. The support I had from the members in the press club and the teachers in the press club, like Mr. Jobate and Mr. Jallo, has encouraged me that if you were to tell me to stand in front of people and express myself now, I am able to, because they have supported me and encouraged me to the point where I feel like if I stand in front of people and I talk to them, they understand me, and I am confident in speaking to people now.
Very good. So you see, that exposure is very important.
Yeah.
You know, whatever we do, exposure also is very important. Because for them to be able to stand before the crowd and address them, for the judges also to see that talent in them, that they can, you know, pronounce words very well, but like, you know better when you stand before the people, how you feel. So if that confidence is there, is inculcated in them, then they are prepared. They are very well prepared, you know, to become a well-informed or productive citizens in the future. So you can see that they can take that career path to become journalists, or maybe writers, auditors, or news presenters. You see that. So how do you see those process, and what encouragement you will send to the teachers at the Yunus English School?
Thanks to the teachers, but then all in all, they are doing their job. This is what we mean by teaching. Seeing a student policing their hidden talents. That is what teachers are meant to do. This is what we are meant for. What we see on students, sometimes they do not see those things on themselves. That is why it is very difficult and so complicated to become a teacher, because so many confusions will be around you. There are students who think that you don't like them, but then you are seeing something in them that is far beyond their imaginations. So teachers will take you, babynize you, sweet talk and sugar cake you, just for you to showcase that hidden talents that you have. Doing that, you have a lot of criticism. Doing that, you have a lot of sarcasm. Doing that, there are a lot of obstacles that you have to face. And you know, a young mind's mind is very prestigious. Like the teachers, what they are doing, exposing you guys far and beyond, making you to know that of course you have this talent. They do not give you the talent. The talent is already with you people. But then you guys do not know that you already have this talent. So then it is their job as teachers to police the talent that you already have. You are all eloquent. You can explicitly explain yourself clearly. But then how to do it can only be done through coaching. That is where the mentor and the mentee relationship comes. So teachers are always there for the students to make them the best versions of themselves. All right? And looking at domains of human being, the cognitive domain of a human being, we have a lot of types that one can become. Some are very low. Some are, you know, introverts. Some are extroverts. You know, most of the introverts, let me give you that secret, they are most of the time more outspeaking than the extroverts. They have that hidden talent in them. So, you know, policing someone who is an introvert, you can see Maria, even the way she speaks, she's already feeling shy. She looks like someone who is an introvert. So making her to know that this is the talent that you have, you can stand in front of the crowd, explain explicitly, eloquently, without having any dismay, will be so challenging to the teacher. You have to make them to understand that. All right? And making a student do that, there are some students who will envy. They will be like, maybe this teacher, he is more attached, or he preferred this student. But that is, the student is more outgoing than you. The student is having a hidden talent that the teacher see and knows that this talent, if I police it, will be a beneficiary to the whole world.
To the whole world.
Yes.
That's it. So that goes down all to discipline.
Of course.
Yeah, and then knowing the purpose of you being in the school. And also, if you understand what you want, is very, very important. So which is difficult at this level, the children, for them to...
About discipline, it is not, it does not only stop at respecting people.
No.
Discipline is a way of life. Discipline is beyond saying, I know how to talk to people, I know how to comport myself in the society. If you look at the school setting, it's all about discipline. Inculcating discipline on students. When you graduate from school, you are grade graduates, you will go to the real life.
Yeah.
You will go to the real world. You will understand that it is not the mathematics, the English, the civic, the history, the geography that you guys are doing that is going to shape your life contextually. It is an act of you being disciplined on what you were taught in school. That is being punctual, being regular, being so compactive, a student who is well respected, a student who will take her time to do the assignment. Because the real world, you will go to the office. Perhaps you will be a secretary or a director or a manager or someone who is a CEO. But if you don't have the discipline, the inner discipline of yourself, you're going to do all these domains.
Exactly.
It is not possible. One need to have the discipline
Very important.
for you to prosper in life. And discipline begins with oneself. No one can instill discipline in you. It is not possible. Discipline can only be instilled by yourself.
Exactly.
Which is the inner discipline. When you have the inner discipline, there you can have the external discipline towards people. If you discipline yourself, people respect you.
Yeah.
People will see that signing in you.
Exactly.
People will honor you because you already have the inner disciplines
In you,
in
yeah.
yourself. So
Exactly.
it is a way of life.
Way
It is
of
not
life.
an act of the way I walk. It is not an act of the way I speak to people. Of course it is that, but it does not only limit to
Stop
that.
there, yeah. It's very, very wide. It's very, very wide.
It is
And
a
sometimes,
100%.
culture and tradition are very critical.
Well, it is
when
the
you
founding.
come to,
It is the stone.
discipline. Yeah, those
Sure.
are the backbones. Yeah, so we have different culture. So one has to be tolerance.
Of course.
You have to accept the people with the way they believe, the way they do things. So those things are very, very important. But what is matter, the general principle should be what? Respected. That's very, very important. So the art of reading and discipline, how that is helping you to improve very well in your writing, Sukai. Yes.
Okay. Discipline is very important. We all know. As my sister always tell me, being disciplined is very important.
Yeah.
People will respect you and have that respect in yourself first before people respect you. As they always say, it is reciprocal. You respect yourself so that people can respect you.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are very disciplined, today, if you have something that is disturbing you in your education, you can have something and go to a certain teacher to help you. Okay, if you're well disciplined, the teacher will be very, he or she will be ready to help you. But if you are not well disciplined and you go to a teacher, he can help, but it will not be as the same as the person who is well disciplined. Because what the teacher will say is, this particular person does not give me the respect that I deserve, or she or he do not have the discipline. Yes.
Yeah, you talk about your teachers. How is the relationship between you and your teacher when you come to student-teacher relationship? How the teachers are been helping you to impact your life, to make you a special person that you are yearning to become?
Okay, they are really helping a lot. They are really trying also, because it's very difficult for them, because sometimes you will see a certain teacher will want to help a student, but that particular student is not ready for it. So they're really trying, they're doing their level best. And I believe the work of the teachers and the students, yes, like discipline, they really help us a lot, because sometimes you will see a certain student, though you will have a discipline, you can be respected, or you have that respect in you, but the way you act towards your classmates or teachers, it can bring, even if you are respected or you have that discipline in you, but a very particular day that you show some disrespect,
some sign of
yes,
disrespect.
a particular teacher will put you in a place that you do not deserve it. Yes, but they are really helping us a lot because they advise us, put us in the right place that we should be. Yes, they are really helping.
Yeah, so that has to do with guidance and counseling. Yeah. So you talk a lot about your teachers, helping you to become the full version of yourself, but also that interest is in you. You have the foundation, and now, like you said, the teachers are about to sign you out, so that by the time you sign, no one will ask who is he, because you are already signing. Everyone will see you. Yeah, you are glittering, shining like a sun shines. Because if sun shines, the blanket of darkness vanishes, and that knowledge is very, very important. And this is the level which is very critical. If people are now preparing for your WAS exams, we could see that the English language version of it is well addressed, because no doubt you people are good readers, and we know that a good reader is a good writer. So you are all young readers and writers, and you are even exposed to the level of taking part in the national competition. Yeah. So tell us about how this preparation is inculcating that discipline in you.
I'll say how it's inculcated the discipline in me is like when we heard about this competition, all the English teachers were like all hands on deck. Everyone wanted the school to be victorious in this competition. Teachers were providing me with books, telling me to read. Even after school, I wasn't allowed to go home. Even teachers that were meant to go home after school were not going home. They would stay at the school and help me read. And that was how it was every single day until the day of the competition approached. Teachers would provide me with books because the competition said we needed African writers or Gambian authors, and I didn't have any book with Gambian authors or African writers. So the teachers will provide me with the book. Even the school, the proprietor provide me with some funds to help me prepare myself for the competition better. So they really instilled the discipline in me in this competition. I had to read we would read for like an hour. Even during classes, teachers would tell me to read in class to prepare me better for the competition.
Very good, very good. And now, in the competition, you came out second. Our school is part of the 8, schools that are now the winners for and among these 8 schools, the 4 will be representing the country to the Guinness World reading competition, which is planned to take place in Nigeria, right?
No.
Where?
UK.
UK, good. So very soon we will see our student also flying to UK, because no doubt among these 8 people, he is at second position. So therefore, if the 4 people are to be selected for the next for the World Guinness reading competition, definitely he is going to be part of the 4. No doubt about that. So are you still having it in mind that you have a lot to do? Because from that 8, for you to qualify to be in the UK, you have to make it to the 4 out of 8.
Yeah, I know I still have a lot to do. The teachers are still helping. The Read Gambia Foundation is still helping. Mr. Tunkara, teachers like that are still encouraging and helping me to be prepared better for the competition. We looked at the mistakes I made during the competition, and we are working on fixing me up to be better when the Guinness World of Records time comes.
So you see, Sukaiba, the importance of reading. Yeah, so maybe next time you can also represent the school in, it could be a debating competition. It could be, maybe spelling competition, because all these are part of it, you see. Because if you are very vocal, you can read, you can write, then that means your vocabulary building also is excellent.
Yeah.
And also, spelling also is part of it. All these things will help you, spellings and pronunciations, where you will know the syllables. You'll be able to divide the lengthy words into syllables, pronounce them very well, and even go deep into their meaning and know it. So all these things are very, very important. Yeah. And then, Sukai, you are very vocal. You are somebody who is always writing and giving a speech, during assembly. Understand? What motivated you to be part of this reading live and writing?
Okay. When I came to Yunus English School, there was a teacher who motivated me a lot, and she's Auntie Naba. She motivated me a lot. Even if I do mistakes, she really helps me and tell me, like, this is not... She's a kind of teacher that do not discourage a student. She always motivates me to do more and to work hard. Yes. So that really helps me a lot.
Yeah. So, and then now, how do you feel in the process? Because you have to, open different kind of books, read them. This has to do with, even these other texts, literature books and the other things like that. Yeah. So also, you also have to be somebody who will listen to the audio versions of English, things like that. Yeah. So how is the process helping you, and even the home? Do you have that environment also at home?
Yes.
It's very important, yeah.
It's really helping me a lot, even at home.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a place where a lot of people are not in. Some people, like, the way they are at home, some will say they do not have the time to read or to study. But for me, I do have that time. And the space is given to me. Yes.
And then you must have different books that you read.
Yes.
Can you give us the example of the books that you read?
Actually, I don't know the name of the book, but it was given to me by Mr. Fati.
Mr. Fati?
Yes, I took his book.
Okay. So it writes about what?
It is a story about, I think it is a literature book.
Literature book.
About Napoleon and Snowball. I think that is the... I don't know exactly.
Napoleon.
Yes.
Okay.
It is
Animal
about
Farm.
that.
Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
Yeah. So the story is definitely making you excited.
Yes, it's really important. And when I read that book, I came to realize that sometimes when you're reading, you can imagine that you are just like in that place, but likewise you are not there.
Yes.
Like reading can help you to be in a certain country or place where you are not in.
Yes, yes. Because it's like it is going to join the emotion of a writer. Yeah, so especially if the story is also exciting, very well. So you could hear from your students, Mr. Jaune, how the teachers is helping them and how close they are to the teachers. And teachers cares about them. When you come to skills development, especially reading and also writing. Yeah. So what is your message to the parents also at home?
I will start by throwing some light to what Maria said here about the discipline. To start with, she had the discipline to comport herself, to dedicate herself and her time for the teachers to help her. That act is discipline. Sitting in one place reading for an hour. Only those who are disciplined can do that. So it's not about you being that person who is always calm and kind, but then to know the purpose of what you are doing. Like I always say, even if the whole world said you are a failure, you determine yourself that you are not a failure, you will prosper. Trust me, you will prosper. We suffered in our thoughts more than in the real life as a human being. That is introspection.
Yeah.
And if you have that introspection in you, that you are perfect, you can do this thing. Trust me, even the whole world thinks that you cannot do it, you will achieve what you will achieve. You can achieve.
So, not to cut you short, you see, sometimes the talents are realized in the emergency situation.
Of course.
For example, you know, there was this fat boy that everyone thought that like this boy cannot run.
Sure.
Yeah, but what happened? It was an emergency situation when the kangaroo just jumped into the compound and saying, then those who thought that they can run faster than the fat boy. The fat boy is in front of all of them. So you see, so you know, yes. So for her and then Sukai, today they will feel some that emotional, you know, because it's not going to be just that easy, you know. But these are people, you know, whom you know, they are brain, they are very talented, and then their exposure is taking them to another level beyond just a mere student. Yeah, very well. Yeah.
The topic of discipline, we can talk, discuss it here till tomorrow. We will not finish it. You know, being here itself is an act of discipline.
Yeah.
You needed to have that discipline in you. So that is how human beings are made. And coming back to your question on discipline towards our compounds, you know, home is the beginning of everything. Home is where we are all mold. It is our first school.
Exactly.
And it is sad, but the reality is our homes now are not the homes that we know. Our homes now are very lonely. Our homes now are places where we do not instill norms and values. Children of today do not know what is norms, what are norms and values. They don't even know culture. One can say it, one can blame acculturation, but then we need not to blame acculturation. It is ourselves.
Exactly.
The world is the world. It is people that change. And change begins with the parents. You know, if you wanted to instill discipline in your children, you need to be disciplined to start with. If you as a parent is not disciplined, it's not possible for that child to be disciplined. You know, the child at home and the child outside is different.
It's different thing.
Sometimes you can have a disciplined a parent who is instilling discipline in the child, but the situations that the child faces in the environment mold him or her to become another human being.
Exactly.
That is another challenge that we are facing. And you know, school setting is another world. The school is another world. The school is different from home. The school is different from the society. Like I was saying, the upright child, the confused child, the problematic, they are all found in the school. Of course, they are also found in the environment. But then the home, if you have that father figure that is always standing for the child, making the child to know the purpose of why you are here, because we are here for a purpose as human beings. The wars that we are having, they are all gibberish. It does not make sense. You know, it is all geared towards the discipline thing that we are talking about. So parenting itself, we look at parenting in 4 ways. You have an autocratic parent. You have an authoritarian parent. You have an authoritative parent. You have a permissive parent, and a dogmatic parent. These 4 parents, of all the parents that we have in the world, are categorized into these 4. An authoritative parent is a parent who is always outgoing. But then always respond to the child. It's not like about I will be like that father figure. Hey, you have to do this, you have to do that. But then you are not also listening to the child. The child is a human being. It is a test that God give you. You are not the one who molds that create that child. The child is given to you without your consent. So then you have to mold the child to become the best version of
herself
him or herself. Right? So such kind of parents are authoritative parents. And psychology will tell you these are the best parents that we have. Such parents will inculcate discipline in their child. They will make their child to be outgoing. They will make the child to be inquisitive. The child need to be inquisitive. If I see something that is wrong, I need to ask questions. But some children are afraid to open their mouth to talk to their parents. Such kind of parents are authoritarian.
So that's the. I think that part of it is very, very important to be known. You see, if parenting is very, very important. So if you are not there to give any avenue for your students, your children, like to come and express themselves to you, what is in them? It's very difficult. Like a parent to say, you know, time also, because we also have working parents, both father and the mothers are all working.
Prisoner,
so you are going to see now that makes our homes lonely, like you alluded to.
You see,
very lonely. And there are three behavioral patterns of children.
Yeah.
There be the behavior at home, the behavior on the street, and the behavior at school.
Sure.
These are three different behaviors. Because at home, maybe the parent is there or somebody is there.
Yeah.
But on the street, they are with what? The peers. You understand? So at school also, they know that, okay, there is a control. This is an environment where I have to do this and I am condemned to do this. If I should do that, this is what will happen.
Yeah.
So that's why making children also to understand their mistake and making sure that they also regret whatever, when they do something wrong is very important. It's very important. Like if the child should, violate the rules and regulations at the school, that child also must understand that he or she, is going against the school rules and regulations. And that child also must regret of doing such acts and also apologize.
That is
this is very, very important.
Every administration in school need to be an authoritative administration.
Should be authoritative, yeah.
You need to be strict. You need to have your rules and regulations that every student need to abide.
Follow, yeah.
But it is not a soldier camp. Right? Students also have rights and responsibilities. Students have feelings. You should not be that rigid person that will make students to be afraid to talk to you.
No. It should not be like that.
That is why I said everything begins at home. Some students in the school setting are outgoing because their parents allow them to be outgoing. Their parents are always telling them that encouraging them that whatever you have in your thought, share with people. And we have such kind of students around us. But then there are students who are always afraid because they have that strict father or strict mother who is not even interacting
with them,
finding time for them. You have to create that time. The love between a child and a parent should be real.
Exactly.
It is the pure love.
It's the pure love.
Why would I be afraid of my father? Why would I be afraid of my mother? Does it make sense?
No.
They are my mothers and fathers.
Yeah. Who is your best friend? Your mom and your father?
Both of them.
Your best friend? One of them. Oh, that's good. And Maria?
I'm close with both of them.
Very good. So you could see the difference. Yeah. When, both parents are there trying to push you. Because they are also doing very well at home. Sending you to school, paying your school fees, buying textbooks for you. For you to go there and do the needful. This is very, 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 very important. Yeah.
I just want to dive on one thing.
Yes.
Why we have all these mayhems around us is not per se the authoritarian ones, but then we have the dogmatic ones, which is the most dangerous one. You are always at the beck and call of your child. You are always pleasing your child, thinking that you love that child while you are spoiling the child. Most of the time, the parents that we have now in these generations are like that. They are giving all to the child. The child is not bringing anything. It means you are so responding, but not demanding. Always responding. I want this, mom. You give it to him or her. I want this, that. It's love. Give it to them. But then lay your rules and regulations. Let them know the time of seriousness and the time of joke.
Yeah, that child also should be responsible. It's important. Every right has to go with what responsibility. If the child thinks that it's their right for them to, eat the food in the compound, the food that is provided by the father and the mother, when the mother cooks that food, the child also should know that it is my responsibility after eating from the plate, that plate I should also wash it. I should also make it clean.
Exactly.
So those things should be attached to it. This is very, very important. So being an authoritarian, you will be outgoing, but you also be demanding. These two things have to go in balance. It's very, very, very important because it's like you also have to make that child responsible. In order for you to have this, you should do this. You understand? And in this house, we must do the things this way, not that way. You understand? If all those things are known to the child, it will help them in their academic development. Because the mantra of education is academic and then the social development. But the permissive parent who is like giving everything to the child, whatever the child requested for, sometimes they may think that is a love. But they should understand that the child also cannot have. There is nothing in this world that you can have without you at least making an effort. Yeah, you have to make an effort in order for you to have anything.
It instills discipline. It instills moral. It instills values in you. It made you to be responsible.
Exactly.
You will not be like I have to clap my hands and my parents will do it for me, but then I have to do it for myself because one day will come, whether you know it or not.
Yes.
You will not see that mother and your father.
Good. I always address them during assembly that there will be a day if you call your mother will not answer. If you call your father will not answer. But what is important is what you are able to do for yourself. That's very, very important. I always tell the students that tomorrow must come.
Of course.
Nobody can stop that. Tomorrow must come. But ask yourself this question: if tomorrow comes, what will I be? That's very, very important. But I know our students like Maria and then also Sukai and many of them like them out there will definitely learn from them, and I believe that influence is going to be positive peers influence.
Of course.
Yes, and then Maria, getting back to you, extracurricular activity you did mention of a press club. What other club you are also taking part?
I briefly joined the Red Cross, but
Red Cross, okay.
I left.
You left because that has to do with some activities, and you need to be muscled. You need to be muscled. What about you, guys?
Exercise.
Okay. When I came to Yunus English School, Sarapate,
yes,
there was nothing like a press club. It was just Red Cross. So when I came, I talked with a teacher, Mr. Kamara, and he helped me. We established that press club in the school. Though it's not that much strong, but we're trying because our population is not that much. But we're trying. Yes, press club and also Red Cross.
Yeah, I could see our students there not long ago when they went out for that cluster competition.
At
the UNA,
yes.
The students at the level of upper basic, they took first. And then the others at the level of the primary school second. So you could see how that, these extracurricular clubs are helping you people.
Very helpful.
Yeah. So you could see that, that exposure, that our venue that created by the management and the teachers also readiness to bring you people together and train you, it definitely pays dividends. How do you feel when you heard about that news?
I was very happy. Yeah. I was there with them.
I know you must be there with them.
I was very happy.
You could see how they perform.
Yes,
and
because
then,
we also face challenges between other schools. What they were telling us that, Yunus, they would not win, leave them here.
Good.
These people cannot do it.
Yes.
But our people show them that we can do it. It's not about the way people hold the school or the name, but what is inside is more.
It's
like,
excellent.
just don't judge the book by its cover. Yes.
Yeah, that's very important, Sukai. That day, what the students really demonstrated in that UNA cluster at UNA in Jabang cluster competition was definitely great. Was definitely great, yeah. Because like I sometimes go and see how the preparation is going, and I will also do my own contribution and other things and giving them advice or guidance, courage. But like they leave the mouths open.
Of course.
Yes, because like what people don't think that what they don't even think about, that's what they have seen that day. So and then these are the students that you are in the same club with them. Very good in reciting poem, very good in acting drama, and even in cultural activities that has to do with cultural music and dance. So you are there. How do you see your colleagues, your peers taking part in that level? Although it is not a senior level, but you're present there, and you see the younger ones in the upper basis school doing that high level performance, because the performance was described as excellent and high level.
Sure.
Yeah. So now, what do you think will be the future of those students academically when you come to art of reading?
Okay, if they are not changed, yes, they can make it because they have the confidence. And some students were not good in public speaking, but now they are trying. Yes, they are really trying. And to stand in front of people and talk, it's very difficult. But that day, they showed us that they can do it. Yes.
And also, what was the reaction of the environment?
Yes, because the results was given to them, it was late, but I told them, let's wait, because I think we are just 8 of us that are senior schools. So we wait. When the results were out, we celebrated. I told them we will celebrate because these people, they were thinking that we cannot do it. So until there was push and pull, but I told them, no, it does not make sense. What we should do is our juniors should try. So we went inside, we had the dressing room. We talked to them until Ramatullah, when she made a mistake in I think it was mathematics. She made a mistake, and then though we have a point, but the point was low, so she was crying because of what the people are saying, and she cannot make it. I told her, but you tried. It was just one, but you also tried, yes.
So you were there encouraging them.
Yes.
So it was not, the competition was not only on poem recitation, it also involved maths and science.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's it. You could see the students, how extracurricular activities is helping them. Yeah. So that's why today we bring this topic, the art of reading. This is very important because it is through this that you will definitely understand the context, what it's talking about. And then this definitely is helping students from that grassroots level. So if a school, our school in Sarepate, one can say is less than 5 years old, can go for this competition in the cluster, and then defeated the schools that have been in existence for many years. So you could see that within these few years there was a lot of work. There was a lot of coordinated work that is proven in this performance. How do you feel as one of the teachers?
It is all geared towards good mentorship. Having someone like Mr. Kamara, having someone like Mr. Kanaji, having
Auntie
someone
Mama.
like
Mama.
Auntie Mama, the likes of Mariama Fansini.
Yeah,
they are in safe hands. Sanyang, of course.
Very active people, yeah.
They are in safe hands. The effort that these people are putting towards these students, I am envious. I am really envious. Sometimes I will be like, I have a lectures, I have to go home, I prepare myself, I have this and that. These people will stay in school with the students, particularly Kamara. Always dedicating his time because he's not doing it for himself. Just imagine, after the results were out, people were not praising Kamara, but with all the time that he endeavored to see the students, to see the best versions of themselves, and all the other teachers. So it is all about good mentorship.
Yeah, no, it's all about good mentorship.
Having a good mentor, you are blessed. These kids are blessed, and it is not only them; it is all around. The schools that compete also the top notch. It means our educational system is moving. All right, exposing students to face crowd is one of her help. I got to remember when I was a student, standing in front of the crowd in Bansang. Bansang was it's a very big school. Not even was. Still a big school. We have several schools inside. You have arts, you have commerce, you have technical, you have science, So this is something else. When students are bold enough to stand in front of a crowd, is a talent.
It's a talent.
And not only that, expressing yourself eloquently, giving knowledge. Knowledge is not about age.
No.
Knowledge is not about size. Knowledge is knowledge. It doesn't mean that I'm a teacher. They are students. I'm not learning.
No.
Even with the interactions that we are doing, there is an interchange of knowledge. Learning is taking place. I am learning from them.
Yes.
So this is what we call as our educational setting. It is beyond the four corners of the classroom. And the extracurricular activities, sometimes people misthought. People misconceptualize what we mean by extracurricular activities. They think if you said extracurricular activities, you are just going to play out. But even that notion of playing
is important.
Last time I told you, there is this Portuguese word, mensano encoprasano. Healthy body lives with a healthy mind. If you do not exercise yourself, you do not live longer. For you to live longer, you need to exercise.
Exactly.
Walking is exercise.
Exactly.
The house is what we do is exercise. You cannot sit in one place in the school from 8 o'clock down to 2 o'clock, just having classes without exercising your body. Your blood will not circulate.
Exactly.
It can cause several diseases. It can even cause cardiovascular disease, which is a heart attack. Which is risky. So this extracurricular activity is very important.
Very, very important.
And you know now PE is no more an extracurricular activity.
They are core.
Of course.
They are core curricular activities.
Of course.
Different students with different talent.
You see,
this should be nurtured and for us to make a full version
honestly,
of them.
the teachers are doing wonders. I could remember Kanaji, introducing some of the literatures to the students so that they can be eloquent in reading.
In reading, yeah, and right? even in speaking. Imagine her.
Of course.
She is a commerce student, right? She's a commerce student, and then she is also a commerce student.
But you can see.
Yeah.
So
now you can see.
Beyond English.
Yeah, it's beyond English. So most of this talent people associated with the art students, but you can see these ones are saying no. It has to be with talent and also to be ready. You understand? If you have an interest in anything, you will be able to do that thing very well. Yeah. So getting back to you, Maria, a young writer and who also love writing speeches and addressing students during assembly. Are you still doing that?
Yeah.
You're still doing that. Oh, good. So which among your write-ups and then the address that you have done to the students at the assembly that you could still reflect on, and then you tell us something about that which has to do with the academic and then the discipline?
I think the first write-up I did was thanks to Mr. Tunkara, and it was a last-minute thing. At the time, I never stood in front of the assembly or in front of a crowd to speak. It was during the grade 12's graduation, and my juniors were going to be performing. I'm Sarawule, so the Sarawules were going to be performing. So it was a last-minute thing. It was a day before the graduation. So they needed someone who will introduce the Sarawule people.
Yeah, I remember.
They needed me to write a speech to introduce the Sarawule people. And I've never done something like that. That was the first time. But Mr. Tunkara asked me. He believed in me. That is why he asked me. He encouraged me to do it. And I thought, let me give it a try. I wrote something about the Sarawule culture, how dance impacts the Sarawule culture. And it went well. I said my speech and introduced the Sarawule people to come do their dance performance. That was the first time I wrote something, which is thanks to Mr. Tunkara. And ever since then, I've been trying to improve on my writing skills and my poems. Yeah, poems. It's been going good so far.
Can you remember any of your poems?
I'm currently writing one, but I'm not done with it. It's about feminism and gender-based violence, but I'm not done with it. But when I'm done with it, it will be said at the assembly. It will be said aside,
yeah, but you can tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, gender-based violence. I'm currently writing something about gender-based violence, meaning violence against women and feminism. A lot of people believe feminism is about women hating men. That is not what feminism is about. That is misogyny. I believe as a Sarawule woman or Sarawule girl, a lot of people don't believe I'm Sarawule because they don't believe Sarawules are educated or Sarawule girls are educated. And I think that is not a compliment. You don't tell me you can't be Sarawule. I'm surprised you're Sarawule. I'm not going to take that as a compliment because I believe there are a lot of Sarawule girls who are smart and educated. We shouldn't generalize because there are some who are not in the way of education.
Yeah.
So I'm writing about feminism. I believe feminism is not something that people should hate on. Feminism is not something that people should be, is a bad thing. It's about women hating men. It's about women not getting married. There are a lot of feminists who are married, and there are a lot of feminists who want to get married. Feminism is about supporting women's dreams and aspiration, which I think a lot of people don't do in Gambia. Most people think women should be at home, women should be in the kitchen, women shouldn't be in a space where they can air out their feelings and express themselves, which I think is wrong, especially in the Sarawule community. I feel like now Sarawules are improving, they are letting women be in a space where they are educated. I'm Sarawule, I'm proud to be Sarawule, and I don't see people telling me, I'm surprised you're Sarawule, you can't be Sarawule, you don't look Sarawule. That's not a compliment. There are smart Sarawules out there, and I think Sarawule women should be encouraged to further their educations. If they want to get married, that is their choice. That is what feminism is about. Encourage, support their choices. If a woman wants to get married, support her. If she wants to get educated, support her. Feminism is not about 18 marriages or 18 women. It's about supporting women's choices. Yeah.
Very inclusive.
Yeah.
Very, very inclusive. It's like you can see the young mind, you know, is now becoming a spread mind in many bodies. You understand? You know, at her level, is already understood the society and the concept and also the mindset of the people in the community. Yeah, this is very excellent, Grandmother. Yes, yes. This is something very, 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 very inclusive, and then you pin it very well from all these angles. Yeah, I know sometimes people generalize things, but it's not actually like that. You understand? You cannot just judge. Oh, you cannot just like one. Not all sides fits all.
Yeah.
Yeah, not all sides fits all. Let me put it that way. Yeah, and then you are a proud Sarawule. You are smart. There are other smart Sarawule young ladies.
And also, sorry, it's not only about Sarawules. There are other tribes.
It's general. It's general.
It's not only about Sarawules. There are other tribes where women are not allowed to be in the forefront of society.
Yeah,
women,
I understood.
Even if you were to check the people leading this country, most of them are men. Women should be given the opportunity to lead. Because I know we have the ability and we can, and if they want to be housewives or married women, they should also be given the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, the women should be in front of leadership. Yes, okay. What do you say to that? Yeah, because you are also a young writer.
What she said is right. Yes, because today you will see if you want to do something, we have some men that will discourage you.
Yes.
To tell you that this is not for a girl to do. This is for a man. But Alhamdulillah, many women are now trying. The girls, young people are trying, because you see now, even painting, women are doing painting now, carpentry, and other jobs, women are doing it. Yes.
Yeah, so career development has nothing to do with gender. You know, there's nothing like to say, okay, these are field for women and these are field for the men. There's nothing like that. Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. That you, as young as you are able to pinpoint certain things that are going on in the society, and this will definitely help you in your academic development, both academic and social. So when we are sent to the school, you are sent to the school to, before going to school first, you have to identify problems from homes, from our society, from our community. Then we are going to school just to come back and solve those problems. And these two young girls are advocates for that. Yeah, she did mention about that feminism is not like hating men. Yes. Can you analyze those words from her?
You know, what she said here is really touching.
It's touching,
It's
yeah.
emotional.
Very, very emotional, yeah.
The fact is, that is how the society see the things. That is how the society deem feel. But then, not blame the society.
Yeah.
You know, we were born and found ourselves in it, but we can change the narrative.
That's it.
Right? Being a feminist, of course, like she said, it doesn't mean that you hate women. But then putting that to people is a hell of a work. Huh? You need to make people to understand that this is what we mean by being a feminist. It's all about equity and equality.
Exactly.
The debate we can debate till the end of the world. You know, people will never come together. People will not understand what you are standing, because what people understand on the context of feminism is already been distorted before the information was availed. So, you know, equity is about what the opportunity that is given to me as a man should be given to her as a woman. That's equity.
It has nothing to do with equality.
If I am in school, she's supposed to be in school.
Yeah.
If I am educated, she's supposed
Also
to be
should
educated. If I'm a minister, she's supposed to be a minister. It's equity. Giving opportunities at an equal length is equity. But then gender is different from sex. Sex is natural. Natural. Cannot be tampered, like she said. Right? You know, when Eva, people wanted to make these differences, it brings mayhems. It brings confusion. People will associate it with religion and beyond with the society, because they will be like, in our society, this is what we found. And not all that we found in our society is right.
Defending culture and tradition.
Not all we found in the society is right. There are some things that are found in the society, we need to adjust them. And doing so, you need to be in their shoe. You need to understand them, the concept that they have towards feminism. There, you can counsel them on the context of feminism.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think counseling is very important here.
It's very key.
And talking in clarity, making sure that they understood.
Exactly.
It's a misconception.
Exactly.
You know, it's not something real. You see, but like you are a young advocate, and I will encourage you to write more, because that write-up is going to change the way people view or people see things. Yeah, but definitely people will have, you know, different views. People will see things differently, and they will understand it differently. But that has nothing to do with, like, to say this is correct or not correct. But we can debate and come to the terms.
Even
very,
you
very
look at
important.
feminism, like I was doing this course, positive psychology. In the context of Islam, they will tell you that if you look at the concept of what these people are selling, women's are given more rights. Right? Women's have rights in Islam.
It's Islam.
You need to understand that women's are not only men to be at home. Of course, they are the custodians of home. They are the people who should give the home to be home, the home to be feel as home. That is them. So, what you are saying is very key. Never allow people to look low upon on you, whether you are a Sarahule or a Jahanka or an Aku or a Manjago.
Tribe is not important here.
Stereotyping.
It's being a Gambian. Being
That
a
is
Gambian.
stereotyping, and it brings disunity.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, I don't know whether you haven't ever heard of this word, cognitive dissonance.
Yes, cognitive.
You know, cognitive dissonance is what most of the Gambians are facing. We are always confusing on the actual reality with the facts that we have in us. Okay? We are sometimes seeing the actual reality. We tend to confuse it with the things that we think are the reality. While the realities are there.
It's there.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's like that. People will see something blue and they want to convince you it's red.
Sure.
Yeah. They want to convince you it's red. It's only for you, if you are looking and you are not seeing, and there you will believe that this thing is blue, but people said it's white, then it's white because people say so.
Yes.
You should not run because you see people running and you don't know why they are running about, what they are running about. Yeah, so that person, you know, will
that
be...
talks about conformity, you know, and other things. People will follow others because they want to fit in.
Exactly.
Conformity.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. So you are doing very well, Maria, and then keep it up. Yeah, keep it up. And then Sukai, to you, you are also always writing and then addressing students on assembly about education, about discipline, about the school rules and regulations and the things like that. Yeah. Which one of them you want to share with us?
Like?
Yeah, like always you will write something on a paper and you will go to the assembly and then talk to the students. It's on different things. So which one among them that you want to share with us?
Okay, the one I want to share is there was this day when you came to the class and give us that notice about what YX said and what the proprietor asked us now. The head girl was saying something like, she will work hard to make her mom happy.
So
because everything that her mom is sacrificing, she will not put it in vain, because that money that her mom is going to work just for that few months, because I think it was this December, the 30th, for us to give her that money. Now she said she will work hard to make her mom happy because of the sacrifice she's doing.
Okay, making the mom happy. And then you write something about that, how students should work very hard in order
I even addressed them during the assembly.
Very good.
That they should work hard, because you do not expect your mom, your parents, it can be anyone, your parent to send you to school, giving you lunch, paying school fees, and you are not doing any effort, like working hard to have something that, okay, today when I do this, I should gain this so that my mom or dad will be happy.
Making your parents proud. That's very excellent. That's very, very powerful. That message is very, very powerful. You know, informing the students that they should work very hard in a form of writing, in a form of a speech, that the students should work very hard and also make their parents proud. If they take them to the school, pay their school fees, and now they are at the final level, which is a grade 12 class, the WAS, and now at this WAS level now, the WAS registration is also on, they're supposed to pay the WAS registration fee. And the child feel like, okay, my parents are going to pay my school fees and also my WAS registration fee, so I should also work very hard and make them proud. So when I get my 9 A's, 9 credits or 6 credits, you know, if I have that university entrance, the parents will feel very proud. That's very, very important. So how do you see that that mind from the young?
Like the philosophers will say, in the world of broken bottles, only those who work in caution can survive. Can survive it, yeah. You know, she had that mindset. She knows that the parent has done a lot for her. Now it is her time to reciprocate.
Exactly.
What can I do for my parent? You know, it will take you to child responsibility towards the parent. You know, it's your responsibility to make your parents happy. You know, it is their right to take you to school, but then also it is your responsibility to give the resources that they want. Because if they see that they become aesthetic, they become happy, they will release the stress that they have at the workplace. They will release the stress that they have in the environment. You are making them proud. That is all what parents pray for their children to do. You know, if a student have that mindset that I need to make my parent proud, obviously that student is ready.
Yeah, it's ready. It's ready. Yeah.
You don't need to say it, but then if you say it, you are exclamating it. That means that I am ready, and I have to take the bull from the horn.
Yeah, that's it. So making your parents proud, you are making the school proud, you are also making your nation proud, and even the world to be proud of you.
Of course.
Yeah. Very soon we will go into the our national languages. So where we will also talk to our people in our national languages. In Sarahule, in Wolof, in Mandinka, we let them also understand what we are talking about. So all what we are talking about is the art of reading, and how this impact the life of young learners, and then how it transforms them to become full version of themselves. We could see in this topic, it also involves critical thinking.
Of course.
So we could see how these students are thinking.
Yeah.
Yes, he's thinking like addressing feminism in the society. We also talks about early marriage and hatreds to the women,
So
to the
activist.
and hatreds to the men. That it is the mindset of the people that is misconception that feminism means hatred to the male gender, when actually it's not like that.
Sure.
It's about women giving that opportunity to realize their dreams. Yeah. So as a young advocate, what are your goals? What are the goals you want to achieve in this?
One goal I want to achieve is like letting women know it's okay to be a housewife and it's okay to want to be educated. Letting women know it's okay to be both a housewife and be educated at the same time. Not that you have to choose one to leave one. Not that you have to be educated. If you are educated, if you are a feminist, you don't need to be married. You can be. There are multiple feminists who are educated, who are married, and they are also advocating for feminism. Feminism is not hatred towards men. That is misogyny. Women, and also feminism doesn't say men and women are equal. Biologically, men and women are different. I can't say I can do what a man can do, or a man can do what I can do. Feminism is about equity, as you mentioned earlier, giving me the right to choose what I want, giving me the same opportunity a man has. If I am qualified for something, if the man is also qualified for it, if I am more qualified than him, it should be given to me. Not that because he is a man, it should be given to him.
Yeah, that's very very important, and you keep it up. The road will not be easy.
Of course.
Yeah, the road will not be smooth.
Of course.
Yeah, but always remember one word is that you can do it,
Yes.
and you can rise through fall, and also fall through rise.
Sure.
But what is important is for you to keep going. Yeah, that one is very very important. You are already prepared mentally to face the world. Yeah, so and no doubt we are expecting your 9 credits including A's. Yeah, no doubt about that. And then this is a clear manifestation that we at school, Yunus English School, we are not preparing students just to pass exams. We are preparing them to become problem solvers. You understand? So here is a problem that you want to solve, and the listeners, the audience are all with you in this. Definitely, how we felt, that's how they also feel. And they are all clapping for you, even if you are not hearing it. They are all saying, "Yes, young lady, you can do it."
Yeah.
This is very very important. Yeah. And then thank you so much, and we want you to keep going. You have to keep going. The message is very clear and it's out there. You have to keep going. Sukai, you are also let's say is a motivative speaker,
Sure.
and who is always very courageous and also give that courage to the colleagues. Yeah, she is a very nervous person today because it could be they will not be like the former students.
Yes.
They are young people that
this guy I know in the school is more outgoing than
very
this
early today. Yeah.
We understand.
You understand. We will bring you back, Sukai. Again, that time you'll be able to do even more. Yeah, but when you open your mouth, people know who you are. Yeah. So this is very, very important. You are advocating something very important and letting your colleagues, students, know that if the parents are doing for them, they should also do their own quota to make them proud. This is very important. And what do you want to achieve in this? At the end of the day, how do you want to see the students in terms of performance? Yeah, how do you want to see them?
Okay. Like education does not only stop in the 4 corners of the class. It's not everyone is capable to read and write. Not everyone will be able to sit in offices to work. But also we have skills.
Yes.
Even though do not belittle of things that you are doing. Even if it is a little thing, but you're gaining money from it and it's helping you to survive with your family. Do not
hesitate to do that.
Yes, do not hesitate to do that. Yes, young people, many of us can some of us will not be able to have the opportunity to go to the university or college or further our education. But you can also do, we have training schools now, skills to help us. Yes.
But you are expecting most of you to do well in the WAS and then you get to university and other tertiary institutions.
Sure.
Yeah? You are expecting that?
Yes.
Good. And then about yourself, what are your dreams? What do you want to be in future?
Okay, for me, my main aim is to be a banker.
Banker, okay, good.
Yes, but I also loved to be a journalist. Yes, because sometimes you can say I want to be a banker, likewise you don't know what the future holds for you.
And propose good dispose.
Yeah, but what is important is the preparation. Right now, you are preparing to become a banker because you are in that field, the field of business. You know, you are doing well in your economics, you are doing well in your business management, financial accounting, and other related subjects like marketing and insurance. You're doing well, because last time I saw you celebrating your economic results. Yeah, I understand. So all those things, you know, you have your English, you are very good at English, you add mathematics there, you are already at the university, so you can pursue to become the banker. And also, if you also want to become a journalist, you also have that qualification. It is already in you. So all what you are to do is to portray it to the world that this is what I can do. The skills is in you. You have that prerequisite in you. So you can become anything. You can become anything you want. So all what is important is to focus and just know what you want. What message do you have for your, because we are about to delve into local language, what message do you have for your colleague students out there watching, both in Busumbara, in all our 3 schools, or in general, all the grade 12 students? Yeah.
Okay.
But
the message
we remind them we are on the Yunus English School Hour in the Paradise TV, but the message is going out there from Sukai. What message do you have for them?
Okay, the message I have for them is to work hard.
Working hard.
And to be very disciplined. And let them not listen to what people are saying outside. Because it's very difficult. We know the name of our school, how people hold it, and how it is very different.
It's a popular school, that's why.
Yes, it's very different. Now, what they should do is, the only thing that brought them to the school is education. Let them learn and know what brought them into the school.
Purpose of being in school.
Yes.
That's very important. Yes, your message out there to both men and women and who are thinking like that. But I want to ask one question. I think also it's important, like you said, people have choice. If they want to become a housewife, and they can. If they want to work and then educate and work, they can. Don't you think also in all this, however it may be, whatever choice you may want to or you may choose to be, it is important for you to have that good foundation of education.
Yeah.
It
is.
It's very important, yeah. So, so that means you're talking about after your education, you can see, okay, if I want to do this or that. So there will be time for marriage. Yeah, when you are done with your education and even your tertiary education, because at the tertiary education, there it is a mature learning place. Yeah. You can get married while you are going to university or colleges. But do you think it's sensible for one to get married when you are in the senior secondary or upper basic school?
I'm not saying one should get married when they are not done with school. I'm saying if you're done with school and if you decide marriage is the way for me, women should be allowed to do that. Because I see a lot of feminists now, like, not encouraging women to get married. There are a lot of feminists who have misogynistic ways but term it as feminism, not thinking that women shouldn't get married. Women should be against men. I'm saying if a woman is educated and she's like, I am ready to get married, she should be allowed to have that choice. She should be allowed to pursue marriage. Not that education is very important. Every woman should be important. That is one thing I want to emphasize on. Every woman should be educated. It is really important.
That's very important. Thank you so much. And now, the audience, it is time for us to delve into our national language. mbaɗumol mbal konton na mbal jayila al tolnal konton ñimalla dolle bale jang kotenke Yunus English School bi fanan nata le jang nata ning kuma kan ñima bal nata bar bi adindingol le sambanan men ya lon ko wolbe karangola na karambol to ñin tembeng ni dindol dumbe fanan be kata ko wol ke kanne pour ñin kamala ko ikana exam wala ka fa me was ba dindingol le mu men ya lon ko ngi tombong dindi jamal kono pour bi ni to se benjani e kacha ni kata dindingol leti men ya lon ko sobe yata baake karangola ko to andi to ñon jamal lebe na karambol to wolum ko ka siro jibe ka karanno akumata bake kantu ni ko mo karanta bara mari na ifon yo suffering abikalo membe suffering wo ko be ko yala bakel basay nga dinno le mu dinno le timen ya lon ko e ku nyon tawon leke wo fandalla ngaje dinno le men ya lon nyon tawon lo mi ni na ta wala fengo membe suffering ni agi dorong e ka karannole andi kalon ne membe so me safero ka même fo so wo mu kuleti men kumata andu ngaje ko mi wobe na dindol mako e ka nyambe ke la karango la fa ke la karango sambanyat abe ke kan dindi nyon tangol leti ko ali la kuma kangol moy nyambe ngalon ko aku woni nga kontano warta bak wulula bi ni venyilu moy kambi ay se kontan e waji la ko yulde ila miro fanuta bak ila miro fanuta isondomo fana yiriwata wo wolam karawana fati karaw yanda mo kala moti membe kala mira lati karaw fana yanda mo kala moti mi alon ko imari sega moti mi alon ko isondomo fana fanuta ana sena fa fana yo fo yin kada mira la balati baro e ka kolleje men ya alon ko e ka safe pour mol ya karang ibayela ko itolla kumo itolla jere nyam ka nyanka fo ko mi ngaje doro nga karang bari ka faham le fanan kana safe ko tanke moli pour fanan mol fanan se do fanan ko mol kuma kan long men beto bay to ka ken mi yara ni safe rolla yul be mo dinde ngol leti men bo aussi falu ke kan andi to nyon jamal ben na karambo ngol to men be busumbala na karambo men be sare pate ani na karambo men be kotu so dinde ngol alhamdulillah ela ko nyin kontano warta so mbijang ning Mr. Jawne ada fana mu tijarati me alon ko atemu tija balti me marata na bundalla dindengol men ka mamandiro ke nyi saferol ni nyi karola nga foy ko humanity men ka ke loyalty men ka kana ke na jonali solti men ka ke saferlal atebo bundalla nada sukay ju fanan soto jang sukay ju fanan bijang me alon ko atemu grade 12 student de men bodo sare pate andu bari ada fanambe al konton nani surwa kanwala no botaje Maria Camara ada fanambe mbadin salahul konton na salahul kanwala pour ya alonko bi tolle nate jang anding fanang nga karambo dindongol nyulu karamube na faka nyamen ila kolbe selekan santo nyamen nyulu mu kullete mi yalan ko neewol le kacha ni ada karangola karola dindongol la karangobe be teari mbake abe selekan nyaato wala be men folo mole doron wolon ko na karambol to kurulo bi jele dindongol al yejele dindin kurulo ngol lom ben yeti cal bu nyaayi horoma andung ko men be wonyama ila karangode obe na falale ande be kala dindongol leti men yalon ko exam wona nata iba pasla nyina mu foloti ngadi ndol samana men be o levelol to bari o fanambe siara lembe kalle sambal nang ko mi nga kenu nyami dindongol men karangol banna karambol to dolnu bank do hulalti dolbe police dolbe la dolto nge samana nje nyame dol mu loyal de fe pare so say be bitaka na dindongol fangole la pour ko fanan sambal nang kela miro ta ka fu yin programme kon me alon ko kumata bake so sukay e fanan se mbading surwal konton ye fango foye anding well
the table my Wolof is not that much.
Yes, you try, yeah.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, what about you can try in both Wolof and also in Fula. Yes. Okay.
Okay, assalamu alaikum. Nuyu naa leen yéen ñëpp ku nekk sa tur ak sa sant the viewers ñuy seetaan nuyu naa leen. Okay, tey suñ main purpose bi lu tax ñu ñëw fii mooy pour ñu waxtaan about art of reading. Okay, art of reading wax nañ ci lu bari. Ak tamit yi fi discipline, how to call discipline again? Pour about discipline da pour am yar si muy mag muy ndaw képp ku mënta doon doomi aadama daal waa tey si loolu la ñëw waxtaan ak tamit si suñ yëfi teachers yi nu ñuy jàppale si jànga bi nit yi ñun luñ nekk di jànga ñun xam nañ ko lu ñu nit yi nekk di téye ak ñun luñ mel nekkut benn waaw ñun moom jàngal rek leen xam te suñ teachers yi dañu dee jàppale a lot waaw lii leen
tur eyu si sarale acha
okay assalamualaikum kakirajam togon ni Maria Kamara kayam pi makan sra muleke ma seno siri lenki wai kajana on art of reading ni ko sirenga karana mogobe sirenga karana mogobe to the point where an audience anga diga munu sorobe igan famu no anga ibe konno anga diga munu mogobe anga karana mogobe anga na sigi soron kane ga famu anga ibe konno anga konno mogobe anga mogono ku konno mogobe iyo art of reading ni kenge anga andung express ni mogobe how fluent you are anga siki soron kane ga famu no anga ibe konno angi me wa famu no anga ibe karana kenge na art of reading.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you can go on. Yes. Okay. Let's go back to Mr. Jaune. Mr. Jaune, I think she is not very fluent in among Saule kama fana album ko among Bambambage, but in Muruna kan ne janem be tala fa fana se diamu coming ay kuma kamol menu fo jang men kam to coming feminism cool mol kamira nyaal menu soto ibo fana fo lagne sura sarahule kamara or for no money for you. Yeah.
And also, feminism ko yagarenga na lai karana kadawara yagarike nang kara agana lai yagni kai kadawarang yagi yagaren nang kara ken kasirenya ni kadawara kalemuno yagarun nang kara igana lai ibe dabareni agama go against Islam kadawara ina ken kadabari. Yo kenka.
Mr. Jaune.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Badi wal babi kontonal to nyimanal al konton wala bi na tubi ko min de wolon ka kasirol suute anin ka aridno ni hado ni ko jibe hado ni londo ba maboring bukul lokon ni nara qur'ano jibe ya bible jibe ya safir la koto jibe mi de safirul kenum ila londol miyati namba longkang is an act of reading. Mol ka ebak read lale
buko yele
ya karang ina londo so adu wol man dara baluri ndal man kilaje ndal mile kilaje molje miliol folje ndal molje bari nga islamu understand nyale is as an act of the reading saferra nga safero minje wala anodi wala bible dolom wala fengo feng so atakuma bada karang konol fenda karang kono min kuma ya tatati because ni dara karang la bunda jibe abe mu wolti english law wo a mathematics law wo a civic law wo a agriculture wo ni lafta ka fengo faham fesa karang and wo karandiro ni amanka ko ba karan na ka aba diari nyame bali ba karan na pour ya a long mim biji information ni to understand that, the complexity. So wala kumayata hada wadi ala karang bundado anumbi wala na kaca bundado. Yeah.
Abana bake Mr. Jaune koma fo nyame fengol safeta la jandintol fengol be ulula bari ni aje mbol wollonna wala mun ka akaranne yo so bi wala kata na kaca dati na bi tele bu ngoto jam menga na kaca dati wala mu ka karang be fengol ngilu faham la nyadi be londo so la nyadi la pour ka londo so to wala pour nga se bukol yele nge karang o bukol yelo ko le melu karang wayantolu makoy bakele menketa Yunus karambungoti Yunus karambungo na dindungolu inata fahamo soto ani hakli yirwa yol be soto minela wala nka bukolu ko nga kitabol min yele ke karang ani ke karandi menna minati na yo fahamo soto je fa kete hakli yirwa ti ani sonno mo yirwa o mu nyinati ko teacher kende balle be mbulu men yalon koy sobe yata andu wol fananka dindungol fananka tari dala ke makoy pour yin kamala ko bugo kono fengo men be safari nje isa karan ya faham so katina ila hakilo yirwandi yino mo dinde on leti men ya lonko bitilo fana kete safar lalti mine ke no safar lalti wala nyinde ko mi ifananka kitabul men yele e karan wolle ke no safar lalti ayla mirol fanan ta aya fanundi fe fana yaje ko mi na society don bodlaldo na yalto kol bi yele men ya lonko fanan se wol safeno le kayitandi molla komi bayela modol ya faham nyame ana be nyame iman clear ni mariage adeketa molti me ya lonko Gambia jang ye karang competition baake nyo siya baake jang me ya lonko karambo men siata karambun tan sabani lulti yo wolle kumandi nyokan bari karambu mu wande nata beng yin karambu wango men benta karambu sento ma bal bi yele men kam na university bali ni Maria Camara atele tata je karambu to yala men keda Yunus English School di so atele keta mo fulanjangoti andu ne ajibe atebe karambu donga hume ko karamu santon ko lombala man ke yin santon ka bati men kam to university so ato kay men ya danje o keta university karandi wolle to wolle ya danje bar ngin dol men ya lonko wolle be duma karambo wolle santo ka me senior secondary school a telefona nata wolle be dang ablata mol kono men ya lonko wolle fana binal tala competition bala ase ada fana ñaato silindoron afana mbitala fo UK isa fada mi United Kingdom England o fana mina kanne afana mbitala bennaje pour kata ani Yunus la flako Gambia la flako kata ka Gambia fanan ka tarje Gambia to yala o fana bekela le because kata dinde ngoleti me yala ko asono mo yiri wata baake woto ay fenfenge safari aka karannole anno aka fono molele wo kuma kan ay mina fudi so wo kuma ta baake nata sukay ju fanan so jang mi ala da fana mo dinde ngolti mi ala ko dinde ko lulim ba be ko luta andi sol mo jama ni jama bale be karambongol to na men kata men ben na busumbala men ben na sara fate ani men be ko tu ba ngin dinde ngol fanan ada fanan kata molti mi ala ko ay miro soto ala miro aka me safero ke ko men na wala mo yindi ko karambo dinde ngode yenta katalale ni la wulula yela karambo jo ifana yenta katalale exam o pass kantu ne exam o pass doron ila wulula ko do membe bondi la ko to doron abingina la o belale ha ko ma kamunta doron ko ni ka karambo jo la dinde oye ika ma ba yele bank nata da doron fa ta da fo adino yinta da fo fasal tembola wo ko do be kana muru na kanne ha so ako bole nyam so nyul be mu mir la balle ani sefer la bal mu anin karan na bal yo be no nyaari le wolom ko e ka kitab bu ko menu yele e ke karang so woku mata baake bi yo keten na kacha ko ngoti jang mba mina sukaya fra fanan se mbari fulol konton isem mbari fulol konton yeah yes
What is that, sir?
yes
Speaking for
yes
I cannot speak nothing.
yeah just say jarama, you cannot say that, just greet them. Jarama. Okay, very good. All right. Abonya mole sukai fanang ako mbalim fulole ko jarama. So your last word? Anwar, yeah? Good. So we go to the last word, so we round it up.
Thank you very much.
Good. Ala baraka bake alla la merku yimalla wato fele ay ndandi janne men tutaje amang siya kotenke aman siya kotenke bambe muro na lay jang dimas kotenke ne ala sonda Star TV be men fola doron wolonka mol tentu ke jayi men be na im programme no makan kana tical tentu fonan ke jayi men be karambo to kadi karamu sabol be to kadi no makoy nte danna o fonana ka wulal fonan konton ke jayi men yalon ko be mfe parce que kalamuta ko na karambo membe sare pate kabri ngin karambo be benta nyokan ka fa e close competition no dalla dindo le kambe dindo membe sare pate ene fran benta o nyosiala na kambe dindo le 4 star men be upper basic wala mga tema kundanko so nyaaje wobe kelano akam da karam membe ya so be atal wulula fanan ya ko nyi mutam fe akata kontan ku bat ntol tical ni wulula tema tol menu fana mbije nyaaton ka yalla kon tanta bak ko mi men fala le do wolon ko dindol men be mbulu karan on nin kluwo wole be ela koto andum mbo kanne o mo kulati mi alon ko mbo kanne be tula fanan ke yamar pour ñu kam wala se silol muta silol men alon ko be na fasot lawol to sam be ulal dan nako itol nin tol be mu terol leti kandum ite me dingo wulu ani men ka karandi atol be ngani akili ngolo balla ngani me be na wolon ko kaaje ko mi na indini wolde nge kulu nge karandi silol la pour sama ese fa wana fa ba ni e fa wana fa no doron sama wala mun tol be la ma nyantoti wala mun tol be la koti be men noma ba ilo e sama nafa e fa wala nafa wala mun akelen tol fa nafa te kandu wulula e kay na duwani nta do fon sembo koto dan ngole dun koto e ma koy so pre dungole e ma koy no fe se bala fe andum pour e bala fe wala ite fanam bitilo ye karandi silo intandila men beteyata kada mo do fanda nga silo intandila men beteyata nal ka nyomoy nga nyokuma ni telefono to wala kana karambo don ke jibe la kol ba nyaadi ke la tical long pour ñu ka mala ci la kol long be nyamen baro nga nyum foko dindol daji ka sabara bela dindol daji ko suwo kono dame yalon ko wulal bije ana daji ko silo kan dame yalon ko ana fulangol le bije ana daji ko karambo to ñu ba kliya so wala mo man ko le men fodron e ko ba kanji domo balo nani baga da minga kanjo domo afana nga kanjo domol so ngal konto ngal jayi ala la moy kur ñima ala baraka